Let's go to our business editor, Giles Beckford. Welcome in from Wellington, Giles. Nice to see you. The Commerce Commission says it's not expecting to make a decision on the Fairfax NZME merger before early next year.
Indeed, John. Good evening to you. There's only so much work, of course, that the Commerce Commission can do, and they only need one big deal to go onto their plate, and they get a bit snowed under. Of course, it's a complex decision. It's not something that can be just knocked off and make a decision on in the matter of weeks. So they're now saying the middle of March next year will be the likely date when they'll make a decision. Although they may give a draft decision an indication of the way they're thinking somewhere towards the end of the year. The issues in particular that worry them are whether, in fact, the merged Fairfax NZME would have some real muscle in raising prices for advertisers and subscribers, and also whether they would have a monopoly or a significant dominance in news coverage. Of course, organisations such as ourselves would waste no time in contesting that one. But of course, it does give an indication that the other big media merger that's been proposed, which is Sky TV and Vodafone, that will run into similar hurdles, and it too, which is had a timetable of the middle of November for a decision, it too will be well into next year before the Commerce Commission makes a decision.
Gosh, it's fascinating times in the media business. Also reasonably interesting times in the telco business too. You're talking about Vodafone. There is talk of, they're number 3 in the market, aren't they? 2 Degrees being bought by Australians?
2 Degrees, it's always been the subject of speculation because it's sort of been the poor emaciated child of the telecoms sector in New Zealand. And it's struggled for money, and it's always racked up significant losses for its owners. The talk was that an Australian firm, TPG, was going to make a bid somewhere in the region of $900 million for it. That must have been unsettling enough and far enough from the truth for TPG to issue a statement to the Australian Stock Exchange today saying we're not in any discussions with 2 Degrees. I can guarantee that this will be around again. There may be new names who are being put up as potential buyers, but the future of 2 Degrees will remain an issue of speculation for a long, long time.
Yeah. Okay, what happened on the markets today, Giles?
Another storming session for our share market. It's added 57 points, that's 0.8%, 7,462. Big buying there for Ryman Healthcare, Spark, Fletcher Building, Genesis Energy, all notable risers. And the New Zealand dollar, 72.2 US cents and just touching 95 Australian.
Our business editor, Giles Beckford. Thanks so much, Giles.